us laugh. They can't hear you. We sound like crazy people.
Like on next, Quinger with Burlesque Dancing.
Welcome to the PodChamp podcast, the cast where we share with you what we've noticed in streaming, gaming news, and internet culture over the last week. The PodChamp podcast stars an Anchor Point, Radioactive Starfish, Giga, Rux, and I'm your host, Quigabyte. In today's cast, we have a whole host of news items. We have some new Twitch Prime games, Facebook taking on YouTube and Twitch, and TwitchCon announcements, party leak, and new security measures. So stay tuned for the most interesting conversation you have heard all day, because it's PodChamp podcast time. But before we jump into our hot topics, let's see what the Pod Champions have been up to over the past week. And let's see, we'll roll the wheel and we'll start with Anchor.
Hey!
Hello.
Hi.
I'm making you a wheel.
You're making me I don't actually have a wheel, yeah. So
You don't.
it's
We
totally
need a
not
wheel. We
predetermined.
definitely need one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got a Nintendo Switch for my birthday. Yay!
Woohoo!
Round of
Happy
applause.
birthday.
I know I want one now.
Thank you. So, yeah, Wolf got me a Switch, and I have been basically just playing any and all games I can get my hands on for the Switch. Pokemon Quest, Super Mario Party, Worms. Wolf has been kicking my butt at Worms. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how terrible I was at that game until this weekend.
So, is your couple over now after a couple of games of Mario Party?
Yes, this is my formal announcement that Wolf and I are breaking up
Okay.
because I whooped his butt yesterday in Mario Party.
Oh boy.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's been so fun, and like Mario Party, the literal only thing that I have to complain about Mario Party is that you can't play the full game mode in like online mode or whatever.
Yeah.
So you can't play with your friends unless you're sitting right next to them.
That's so. Mm.
Yeah, no, it's major, but I am only getting over it because I wanted to play the game so dang
For
bad.
sure, but like, yeah. What was the name of the game we actually, Anchor? You were there for that stream. Pummel Party. Like, this stupid little game has online multiplayer, but like Nintendo doesn't do it yet in 2018 for Mario Party. What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's such a big point for me. Like, that's such a big down for me on Mario Party. Don't get me wrong. I'm still probably gonna buy a fucking Switch for that and Smash, because take my money. But it's a big downer for real.
yeah, it totally is. I'm hoping that there will be some possible way for Nintendo to be like, hey, we hear your frustration. We're gonna change it. I don't think that's gonna happen because it's Nintendo, but I'm secretly just hoping and crossing my fingers. So I don't know.
You can only use the Joy-Cons with it as well. So if you
Can
want to play
you?
So if you want to play 4-player, you have to buy more controllers.
Yes, that's with any of the Switch games. If it's more than 2 players, you need to buy more Joy-Cons. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
Yeah, after I saw the fun you guys were having with the Mario Party, I was like, man, I kind of want to Switch now. So, but I restrained myself, and I actually hooked up the Wii U though. So
no.
Ooh.
there we go. All
Listen, Super Mario Party 8 was excellent. Classic.
right. So I know Starfish and I might have to get that all going again. We
Dust it off. Yeah.
yeah, we dusted
Wow.
it off, got it all hooked up, spent about 3 hours running updates because we haven't had it plugged in for so
Oh
long.
my
So-
god.
I fell asleep.
She did.
I was gone.
So we didn't actually get to play it, but well, yeah.
You tried.
Yeah.
That,
But it's ready.
that's the important part, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
you're really trying to sleep on the couch tonight, aren't you?
Great
I'm
story.
I'm secretly hoping that at PAX South, enough of us will have a Switch that we can like all sit and play together or something. I don't know. That's what I'm crossing my fingers for deep down, because we'll all be together. It won't matter if you can't play on online mode.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be good. All right, Giga, what have you been up to this week?
I didn't play many games. I've played the same game over and over. I had access to the closed beta of Overkill's The Walking Dead, so I played that basically the whole week. Getting better. They've got a lot of work to do for it to be priced at a $60 price point. Right now it feels more like an alpha than a beta, honestly. But the gameplay is really fun, and that's what saves it right now. But yeah, it's very very highly priced for the content that it has right now, and people are a bit losing their shit over it. But
Yeah.
also you can't refund it.
Ooh.
People that tried to refund it were denied because when you pre-order it, the launch is in a month, but when you pre-order it, it comes with 4 keys, so 1 for yourself and 3 keys that you can distribute among your friends. And people were like, well, there's like 1,000 bugs. It's laggy. The game crashes every 5 minutes. It's better this weekend. They made a lot of work, but like when it first launched on Tuesday, I think Tuesday and Wednesday, it was bad. It was it was really bad, and people were trying to get refunds. And like Steam just said, well, you distributed your keys, so tough luck, dude.
That does make it much better value to know that you get at least, I think the
Yeah,
regular
for
one
sure.
is 2 keys and then the deluxe one is 4. So that
Yeah,
does make it better value for money.
So yeah, so the normal one is not even 2; it's only 1 key. So you only get it for yourself to be able to play the closed beta. But if you buy the deluxe one, it's 4 keys. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. I was thinking I was thinking it was saying you got an extra key, but it's saying
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
a beta key.
Nope. You get only 1 key if you buy the normal one, the normal pre-order. If you want more, you need the deluxe one. That's of course more expensive.
It is more expensive, but it is more value for money. If
Yeah,
you're gonna
for
play with your
sure.
friends, like that's worth to kind of go in on even.
Yeah. The gameplay is really fun, I'll say. So if they do fix all the annoying stuff, the game crashes. They did fix the voice now, because when we first played it, I played with 3 of my friends, including Ashley in the chat right now, and we stopped after 2 hours because we all had headaches because we were hearing our voice twice. They didn't
no.
they didn't put any voice options whatsoever. So we were speaking in Discord, and in the game, the voice is automatically activated. So, and even if we muted ourselves on Discord, it still did it. So they fixed that. At least right now, you can play without having a a headache. But yeah, there's still a couple technical things that they need to fix. But the missions are, and the different weapons, different classes, and all that are really really fun. So I have hope. I have hope that they'll be ready in a month. But right now, it's a bit clunky.
Okay. Rux, what about you?
I've been playing everybody's golf because this is like my week off, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
It's
say?
a golfing game.
Yeah. No, we tried to play a golfing game last week too. We had such
Yeah.
success with it. Yeah.
That was great. Great game.
Yeah.
Go watch that VOD, guys. It's worth it. So much content in that small stream. And,
Yeah.
It was perfect. All right. Starfish.
I've been playing Warcraft.
Have you?
no way.
I don't believe it. can't.
No, this week I got all my rep up for 7th Legion, so I made on stream today a Dark Iron Dwarf, and we're gonna work all the way up to high level so that we can get a piece of heritage armor, which is the hardest I've ever worked for a transmog piece in my life.
Yeah, and if you've never watched Radioactive Starfish stream, number one, you should totally do that. But number two, she reads the quest text for you. So there you go.
So you don't have to.
So you don't have to.
Because we know you don't read the quest text.
Hey, I read the little bit that says "Go kill 15 badges." That's the piece I read.
I have not ever once read anything in the game except a tutorial to show me how to do the technical abilities.
Yeah,
I'll say that right away.
if you want me to pay attention to the story, put a cutscene in. Don't make me read text.
Exactly. I was gonna say, I've never seen any dialogue other than the one where you actually talk to me with your words. If you make me read something,
Right.
Yep.
Use your words.
Oh boy, yeah, for sure. So, for myself, a little bit of World of Warcraft, a little bit of Hearthstone. I'm trying to think if I played anything else, and I don't think I did. So I'm becoming terribly predictable.
You guys are a bit of a creatures of habit, right?
Yeah, and it's kind of funny too, because if I look at my Steam library and the 227 games on my Steam library. And I'm playing World of Warcraft. So
I bought a new game today on Steam.
Oh yeah, what'd you
Ooh.
buy?
I
Tell
didn't
us.
play it. Well, I bought Frostpunk.
Oh.
Oh, wow! You'll have to tell me how that is. I hesitated a long time on that one. I did want to get it.
So I've been waiting on it too, and just kind of like, should I? But it's their developer weekend this weekend, so it's actually on sale a little bit.
It is? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And so, like, the normal price is too much, but it, like, brought it down just enough where I was like, okay, yeah, I'll play it that much. I'll play it $20 worth
Right.
kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Was that the one that Mr. Byte streamed for a while?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, the
got
like survival / civ /
Yeah, no,
other
it looked
stuff
good. It looked
kind of
like not a game I would like to play myself, but I enjoyed watching Mr. Byte play it. And I know it does seem kind of like a game you would like. So
Yeah,
you're
I've kinda
a
had
big
my eye on it.
Civ fan, I think, right, Starfish?
Yeah, I haven't been as big a fan as this last iteration of Civ games. So I haven't really gotten back into that. I have it. I just haven't played it very much. It didn't
Yeah.
grab me. But I really do like the franchise.
Hmm.
So I think this is in a similar vein.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that.
cool. Yeah, you'll have to let us know how it goes. I am excited though because on October 17th, the Jackbox Party Pack 5
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
finally
Oh
releases.
hell yeah!
So next week,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
y'all,
I was
we've
gonna
got
say.
PodChamp plays planned. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Wait, next week or the week after? Wait,
Next
what week is TwitchCon?
TwitchCon's the week after.
Oh, I
So
got you. Okay.
we're like off schedule a little bit. Normally next week would be our off week, but we're gonna do PodChamp plays
Yeah,
and take
for
off
sure. Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
28th.
So, yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited about that, and we'll try out each of the games and see how they work.
I didn't even check the. They did release like a small teaser for each game, but I didn't check it out.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah, for sure.
We shall learn together. There you go. All right, let's see here. So let's move on to our main topic. So we're going to start off with a little bit of a news slide here, and my title's going off the top a little bit. So we'll do some live editing on that, professionals that we are. There we go. So this is the news. And so let's just run through these real quick, see if anything catches our attention. So Ninja plays Fortnite with Ellen. So I guess on the Ellen show, Ninja took a little trip to play Fortnite with her, and they lost terribly, and she said she didn't learn anything. So, yeah.
Well, she tried to talk him into diplomacy, which isn't a thing that works in Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean, how would that even work? Like, hey, don't shoot me. Let's.
Diploma, yeah.
I mean, I don't. Yeah.
That's
Well,
what it's
actually, sorry, Brooks, go ahead.
no, it's all right.
Ugh.
I get,
Good job. Good job, guys.
This is what happens when you can't see each other.
All I was going to say on the topic of diplomacy in Fortnite is if you've ever seen John Green play Fortnite, he drops in and doesn't pick up any weapons at all the entire game and just sees how long he can survive. And in one of his videos, he actually made it into the top 10.
Oh, really?
So
That's awesome.
he plays Fortnite similarly.
That's funny. A couple of things about that too. I thought it's kind of interesting. That's super mainstream, right? To have for Ninja to be on Ellen, number one, and number two. I guess it's okay for him to play with Ellen because he has this whole thing right about not playing with on stream with other women, but a little different in this situation, I guess. So.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
Well, and nobody's gonna be like, I'd ship that either. You know
I
what
don't
mean?
think so. Yeah. So I know that was mentioned in the article too, but yeah. So we got this wonderful picture here, Ninja looking pretty awesome there with his Red Bull headband on. Yeah. So that was that. Okay, number 2, Steam in trouble with Brazilian government for a game with a fantastic name of Bolsomito 2K18. Now, I'm sure we've all played this game.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm not Googling it right now.
sounds like a sports game.
It does sound like a sports game, right? From 2K Games or something. But as I understand, it somehow reflects it's a 2D beat 'em up, and it's inspired by the current Brazilian political climate. So, yeah. So there you go. They've been.
That sounds promising.
Yeah, Valve.
Violent gore, casual politics indie action game. Okay, so that's a tag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's I guess but Valve has the excuse that hey we're just distributing the games, and they've taken more of a hands-off approach.
Yeah, for sure.
Recently, however. Apparently, they recently just removed 170 games from Steam with the justification they're troll games. So, why did they leave this one on here is the argument from the Brazilian government. So, I don't think, honestly, I doubt very much that Valve gives a crap. I don't think they're like, yeah, we'll make sure to leave this on here because we are anti-Brazilian government. But, yeah. So, interesting. All right. Next one on the list, we have new Harry Potter RPG leaked. So I guess the working title of this RPG is Harry Potter Magic Awakened. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or knew that it was in development in any way, shape, or form.
I did not even know that they were making an Harry Potter RPG until I read the article this morning.
The timing seems interesting. I mean, why make a Harry Potter RPG now? But I guess the footage was posted on YouTube, but it's been taken down now, so we can't view it. There's one screenshot that's in the PC Gamer article about this. I didn't include it on here because people are getting takedown notices. So,
okay, good idea.
I mean, the
idea.
screenshot just appears. It's not really even a screenshot. It looks like someone just took a picture of the screen with their phone, and it doesn't really show anything. So, but yeah. So I guess there's going to be a Harry Potter RPG. So are we excited about that, Anchor?
Yeah. I like how you said Anchor because you knew. Of course. I mean, I was already excited when they announced the Harry Potter VR game, mobile VR game that they're AR. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
So I was already excited about that, and then I've seen a couple of these leaked screenshots, and just from the screenshots, I'm excited. Like they're so blurry, and you can't even hardly see anything, but you can see like the name of some spells on the left side of one of the screenshots, and I was like, oh my gosh. Oculus Reparo or whatever it is. Like I was just so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, the spell. Like, I don't know, man. I hope it's real and I hope it's coming soon. And that's why they're being so aggressive about takedowns and stuff.
I mean, I'd be excited if it was 10 years ago.
See, that's kind of what I was thinking, Rugs. It feels like a strange time.
The timing's a little off. I agree.
Why though? Like Harry Potter fans are Harry Potter fans, period. Like there aren't going to be any more Harry Potter movies or Harry Potter books as far as we know, but like why not release some new games? Like I love the series so much. I will take a new game whenever they decide to give us a new game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that also brings the question, why not release it like 8 years ago when the hype was crazy and everybody was going mental about it?
Maybe they didn't have the technology, or maybe they tried and it didn't. The idea didn't take off.
I don't know.
They probably
But
didn't.
I'm still excited. I'm still excited to see how it goes. But
I hope it's better than the phone game. That's all I'm going to say.
I heard that was a classic. Yeah, I funny you say that, Rux. I actually recently watched a few videos about that phone game. They're pretty funny in how terrible that game looks. So. All right. So Amazon's New World is now open for alpha tester registration, and I just actually registered myself right before this, right before we started this cast. So I don't know if anyone knows anything about New World from Amazon Game Studios. I'll take that as a no.
Nope.
So,
but the screenshot look fucking sick, though.
The screenshots look beautiful, man. I mean, especially if this is supposed to be an MMO.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Holy crap! That it, like you say, I've seen 3 screenshots of this thing, so it's hard to comment on it at this point. But
it's still in alpha.
Yeah. Well,
it's not
even in alpha yet. So
right.
That's what, like,
pre-alpha.
So, fantasy MMO centering around the discovery of a new continent, player-centric experience in which players band together to build castles, other structures, setting quests for one another, and fighting over territory. So, it says the game leverages the retail giant's AWS cloud computing services to let thousands of players share a massive environment. You know, and that's it's pretty exciting to me, because if it's something that could be, say, a challenger to WoW or along that vein, if anybody could do it, I could totally see Amazon pulling this off with a massive multiplayer environment.
Yeah.
And actually being able to support that, because that's always one of the problems with WoW is it's this amazing environment that they've built, this amazing system, and obviously it's amazing because it's lasted this long and it's that popular. But where they always fall down is they cannot seem to figure out how to handle large numbers of people playing together in the same area. It always, lags or servers crash or whatever.
Yeah, that's really hard.
So if anyone can figure that out, I bet you Amazon can. So I did register for the alpha. It's really weird. If you guys try it out, so you go to newworld.com and you click.
I just tried it out.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Because you click on it, and then it takes you to an Amazon page that says "not available" or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, and then and I assume it's just you click that button that says "email me" or whatever it is. So, is that the experience you had?
I don't know. I didn't click the. I only got currently unavailable.
Yeah.
We don't know when or if this item will be available again.
So
get it for less with trade-ins. Right. What you'll save. These are my options right now.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's weird.
Trade in, get paid, go shopping. Do you need to sign in or something?
So when I was signed in, there was a button like "email me when this item is available." I clicked that. I wasn't sure whether that was how you register for it, but.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I don't know.
I guess we'll find out on that. So.
Yeah. I hope it's that. I did that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's what it says though. It says that in the article.
Oh, it does?
You visit the game's website, click the alpha sign up button. From there you log into your Amazon account and click email me. If you're accepted, Amazon will notify you with details.
Okay.
That's what it says, yeah. I didn't expect it to look like a store page either.
Right. That was kind of what threw me off, I think. But yeah. All right. Well, I'm excited. Honestly, I'm excited for that. That's probably one of the most tantalizingly exciting pieces of news I've read for a long time.
Yeah.
Especially knowing nothing about it. So
And something like that is really exciting to get in, like at the start of.
right.
If it's good, because I remember the first time, and like go back to playing WoW, because that's what we do here. The first time Quig and I were playing WoW and just exploring this environment we didn't really know anything about. It was so much fun and it was so daunting and it felt so big and exciting. And that, like, even just because we've done it so much so long, it doesn't feel as big or as exciting anymore. So
Yeah, for
if
sure.
that works out well, like, that's exciting.
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, if I could erase my memory of World of Warcraft and play it again from start, I would absolutely do that. So
I hope it's a 1-to-1 scale of someone working in an Amazon warehouse.
That would be funny.
That's just the game.
That's
The game is really you running their robots.
Oh man, yeah, and you have a little a little apartment, and you have to make friends and go for Thirsty Thursdays, and there you go. That could be a good game, actually. Anyway, the last item on our This Is the News here we have Twitch streamer Johnny Now broadcasting from a cage for 30 days. Starfish, you included this in our list, and I couldn't resist putting this on here. This is kind of ridiculous, but it looks like he says that he's trying to break his addictions to food and soda by putting himself for 30 days in a cage. So
Wait, what? So he's not eating the whole time, or what?
You know, yeah. He explains his goal is to restrain myself from myself because I'm hopelessly addicted to food, hopelessly addicted to sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
So he apparently has. I haven't checked him today, but he's just constantly streaming this live on Twitch. Apparently.
Let me tell you how you break your addiction to sugar from someone who has done it this year. Don't eat processed sugar, and the cravings will mostly, for the most part, go away. Because that's what I did, and it's worked fine. Or lock yourself in a cage, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, he must be getting some sort of support because he'd die.
I mean,
I mean,
there are people in the background on his stream, so
Yeah.
he's getting someone to pass him
I'm just gonna
like
slide.
meals and things. I'm sure.
I'm gonna slide this across onto the screen here so you can see what I'm looking at, and you can see from the little Twitch clips here that it looks like it's kind of in his living room. I
was picturing like a small animal cage. It's like a big cage that he can stand up in. I see.
Yeah.
So interesting. He seems to be wearing oven mitts too, which is, I don't know.
It's like a burn enclosure.
So yeah. So this is interesting actually. If we scroll down a little bit here, you get a better view. So he's sleeping in there too. I like the fact that I don't know who that is, if it's a wife, girlfriend, or friend. She's just doing a normal thing, sitting on the couch, eating. She's got a laptop there while he's sleeping in a cage. So
is that a bottle of soy sauce on the floor? What is that?
I don't know.
There's like soda bottles and then like one that looks like soy sauce.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's the thing.
So is this like a nice is he actually trying to do something for himself, or is this like a gimmick? Because I've never heard of this streamer up until now, and maybe other people out there have heard of him, but what's going on?
I would guess half and half. Like probably someone who doesn't have great impulse control. And so he feels like maybe this is the option, and also a gimmick because he's streaming it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
The thing that could happen though is that if this becomes popular, it could make him addicted to doing things like this again to get the popularity he once had.
Right, to keep that kind of limelight and popularity.
He could replace his sugar addiction with like an addiction for craziness.
Yeah. No, I mean, I could totally see that. You know, if this works out for him, he gets a bunch of fame, gets a bunch of viewers. What does he do next? You know?
Yeah, how does he top it?
Right.
Also, his username reminds me of Johnny Five for some reason.
You know, absolutely, I agree. Yeah.
Which is a good film. So.
Yeah. Boy, it's been a long time since I've seen that. All right, so that was the news in all its excitement. So let's take a look at...
That was the news.
That was the news. Okay, so we have some Twitch Prime October games. So these are the 4 games that Twitch have released will be available on Prime this month. We have...
Not the good old 20-year-old classic Sanitarium.
That's right.
Oh, yes. Only the most current games for Twitch Prime.
Yep.
So,
But
I don't know System
should you
Shock,
need
though.
should you need some spoopy games to play,
Mm-hmm.
this is, there.
For sure. Soma is actually really good. I don't know Darksiders franchise that much, but
yeah. And System Shock, I guess that's System Shock 1, right? Because I know, wasn't it System Shock 2 was kind of like the precursor to like the BioShock games?
I don't know. I got 1994 on the Googles.
It's the enhanced edition, and it was released in 2015.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
It's an old franchise, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I seem to remember that it was by the BioShock folks, and it was kind of like I don't know that story-wise it's related, but a lot of the concepts from BioShock, I think, are in, at least in System Shock 2, I think.
Okay.
So. All right. So, yeah, definitely some games worth looking into. I know myself, I always click the little button to get them, and then they just add to my library, and one day
yeah,
I
mean,
them,
if you got Prime, it's free game, so
yeah.
that's basically the only thing you'll be paying Prime for now. So
right, exactly.
Well, and the free sub, but
Yeah.
quote unquote free sub.
Yeah.
It's a $99 sub.
Well, there's the free shipping and stuff too. Like, to be fair, it's not all about
yes.
But
Right. And the get all the benefits of Amazon Prime, right? So like their streaming TV service, which is very good and has a very good show I've been watching a lot of recently. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I was trying to remember the name of it because that's kind of like pointless, right? To say.
I think you said it was Being Erica, right?
Sounds right. It's something Erica. Yeah. It's.
I need
guess,
to check that out.
Yeah, it's really good. It's BBC show, I guess, from a few years ago. It looks like there's 4 seasons worth of it. Set in Canada. A woman has a lot of shit going on in her life and meets this mysterious man who allows her to go back and re-experience events in her past. As a form of therapy, but if she changes anything, it actually changes her present. So it's odd. It's good though, and honestly, makes me laugh and makes me cry. So definitely worth checking out, and it's free if you've got Prime. All right, moving on. So Facebook #1 for video content. So according to Slidely, which I'm sure we're all familiar with, Slidely. They did a consumer survey, couldn't find how many people they surveyed, but their results show Facebook as the #1 watched video source. And I can kind of believe that, because grandma loves her cat videos. But if we're honest about it.
Wait, what? Because grandmas love Facebook?
Well, they love their cat videos that they see on Facebook, right? So.
Do you think? Wait. Do you think really like the video streaming goal, like target audience is grandmas?
You know what? I don't think that was their target audience, but unintentionally it is so.
Seems to be. I don't know.
But like, what's the poll? It's like, which one of these sites have you seen videos on?
Right. So...
Facebook.
It's probably like your viewing time.
Yeah.
On different platforms that they analyze.
Now, I can believe it. It's just I mean,
I don't. Sorry.
you don't believe it?
No, it's not fair because when you scroll down on Facebook, right,
Yep,
video autoplay.
that is true.
Imagine scroll down the Twitch page and every video autoplayed, or every YouTube video autoplayed.
Right. Yeah,
Of course, more video would be played.
yeah. I'm looking to see what their So let's see. Slightly conducted a consumer survey. Half the customers say they watch most of their video content on Facebook versus 41% who say they watch primarily on YouTube. 71% of consumers said they find Facebook video ads relevant. Oh, bleh. Sure you do. But yeah.
Wait, they're saying they find Facebook ads more relevant to their needs than like YouTube.
It just says, it's kind of interesting. It just says
Yeah.
71% of consumers said they find Facebook video ads relevant or highly relevant to them.
Yeah, of course
That's
they do.
'cause-
That's because Facebook's stalking you.
Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's not necessarily coming from a good
Right.
thing.
If you Google something and you click it, Facebook knows and shows you an advertisement for it the next time you log in.
But you know what the weird thing about this is that I just got new car insurance, and since getting new car insurance, I have received dozens upon dozens of ads from car insurance companies. I don't freaking need car insurance anymore.
Yeah.
I have it now. I got the car insurance. That was the whole point. But now they think I need 12 ads
Right.
for car insurance.
Yeah, they want to get you that sweet deal though.
Yeah. So honestly,
I already
though,
got a sweet deal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, though, whether or not Facebook is number one for video content, what I find more interesting is how Facebook does seem to be taking on YouTube and Twitch in a way. Because
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
trying.
yeah.
The Facebook.gg is trying.
So
Sure.
so number one with their premieres or how do you Americans say it? Premieres.
Premieres.
Close enough.
I'll never get used to that.
You say it
Wait,
how
wait,
you
wait,
want.
wait. You British say premieres?
Yes.
That's the that's the French word.
Sorry, man. I don't know why.
That's literally the French word. Why is it different? That's so weird. But well, that's interesting. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Don't say sorry, but
No,
It's
it's funny.
weird.
Yeah.
especially with like that accent, it's literally how you would say it in French.
Going to a movie premiere.
So yeah, so that's kind of interesting. That's much like YouTube and Twitch, right? You can pre-record and then set a time that's gonna premiere, and then also, I mean, they've got the top fans thing. I think is a little less interesting insofar as, and I noticed this because some group I'm part of has hardly any people in it, and suddenly I got this notification from Facebook that, hey, you're a top fan. I haven't been there for like 3 years, but apparently I'm a top fan. So
they want you to know and feel special, dude,
Yeah.
that you're the top fan.
I know, right? And so they give you a special chat badge for it. Mm.
Are you disappointed in your life yet?
Every day, Rooks, every day.
Just like, because you know how some people join stupid groups?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And then it would be like, you're the top fan of 10 reasons why people are stupid.
That's true. Yeah, I think this was some small singers page or something like that. But yeah. So
Also, like,
yeah.
I feel actually so weird when every time we talk about like new Facebook features, because like I'm like I have it since 3 years. So every time you guys, when you go do that thing on Facebook, I'm like, yeah, sure.
Sure.
Well, and this isn't really like part of, like, I mean, it's related, obviously, but it's not really part of like your normal Facebook app. It's their FB.gg
But
gaming
the top
thingamajig.
the top fans and thing is part of your regular.
Yeah, that is.
I think
That
yeah,
is.
and I don't have. So you're alluding as well to the FB.gg app, the beta app, right? That's on Android. Never tried it myself, but looking at the screenshots, and I got a couple of them in here of what it looks like. I mean, does that not remind you of Twitch right there on the right hand side with the mobile app for Twitch with the game streaming at the top and everybody chatting on the bottom? I mean,
Yeah, it sure does.
yeah. So It's interesting. I know that I'm trying to think what app. Boy, what app is it that has? Oh, it was Blizzard. So Battle.net has built-in streaming to Facebook. Yeah, right there. There you go. I just put it on screen, so I can one-click stream to Facebook from Battle.net.
Huh.
Really?
Yep.
I wouldn't know. I'm in the same boat as Giga.
Yeah. So it's kind of interesting.
Just all of this seems so weird to me. Like Facebook is trying very desperately to stay relevant.
Right.
How
Yeah.
else can it sell your personal information if it doesn't?
Right.
Yeah, if you don't use it, they can't sell your information, right?
How will Anchor get more car insurance deals?
Yeah, how will I ever know?
Yeah, poor Anchor.
So certainly very interesting. It's interesting now to see all the competition in this space. We talked a couple of weeks ago about, I forgot the name of that.
Caffeine.
Thank you, Caffeine. About Caffeine and all the funding that's been getting. Obviously, we have YouTube is a big competitor to Twitch, and then you have Microsoft's.
Mixer, yep.
Thank you. Boy, I just need you guys to hang around me and finish my sentences for me.
Finish your sentences, it's fine.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, it's great. It's great to have so much competition, and hopefully that'll push a lot of innovation. So
Yeah, and they're really hungry too, especially Mixer. They've been pushing like their platform hard the last few months. I know a couple streamers actually that had multiple like thousands of followers on Twitch actually made the jump to Mixer
yeah,
instead of Twitch. So yeah.
yeah.
And I've thought about trying to figure out multi-streaming. Because I'm not like anything, right? I'm not affiliate. I'm not partner at Twitch. Like I barely stream to anybody. So like doing it to both wouldn't hurt anything.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yep. Does Mixer have its own convention? Because MixCon sounds like a really cool name.
MixCon would be a really cool name.
Pitch it to them.
I don't know.
Copyright it.
Oh,
And then just sell it to them when they want to
Yes,
use it.
yes.
It sounds like a kitchen gadget con.
Kid.
Well, okay, so that's kind of the problem with having your streaming service Mixer. So like
Right.
I have Google Alerts set up to get streaming news to my Google, right?
Yeah.
I don't want every news story or advertisement that says the word Mixer in it to come to my email. And yet
Well, you just want you to find about all the latest kitchen gadgets, right?
so that's actually really difficult. Like Steam is common enough that I get enough irrelevant crap with that.
Well, we appreciate your sacrifice. We appreciate that you
all
sacrificed,
of us.
your
For all
email
of
inbox for us.
So that's the secret behind the podcast news, you guys. Google Alerts.
Oh boy! All right, so we've got about 10 minutes left of this fantastic cast. So the rest of there's a lot of information about TwitchCon going around right now. We'll kind of run through it here and see what we have. And I just realized this slide says Grandma loves her cat videos, so we'll just delete that.
That's relevant to TwitchCon. It's fine. Leave it alone.
It's relevant to everything in life.
Yeah, because I certainly don't just copy and paste the slides.
Okay.
Correct that. All right. So, yes, TwitchCon 2018 announcements, few of them here. So, Fortnite Hall will be hosting the Fortnite Fall Skirmish Grand Finale with a $10 million prize pool.
Yeah, I just want to, before we go, look at the second point and compare the prize pools.
Yeah.
I was reading the article earlier. I was like, oh, shit.
A little different. So,
A couple millions different.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so that was the second point. And then the third point, the Doritos Bowl with Ninja, Optic Courage, Shroud, and Dr. Lupo playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Should be interesting. And then, as far as sponsors, what I found kind of interesting, so Keiko Games here, right, from Black Desert Online, they're one of the big sponsors for the event. I guess they're going to talk about their expansion for Black Desert Online. Intel is usually a big sponsor of TwitchCon and PAX and a lot of the other conventions too. They always have their Intel Streamer Zone. And then Legion by Lenovo. And I'm not familiar with what Legion is. Is that their like gaming PC range or something?
Probably. If you click on the link, it brings you to the laptop page.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
assuming
it's going to be gaming
laptop.
PCs.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Tree.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I got something in my throat there.
It sounded like there was a lot of interesting like exhibitors, like bigger ones than have been at TwitchCon in the past. Because the TwitchCon area where there's all the exhibitors and stuff, I'm like losing the word right now, which is bad when you're talking on a podcast. But that area at TwitchCon always tends to be very targeted towards streamers, and there's less big games like you would see at a PAX or something.
Yeah, I don't know though, because I agree the first year we went, very much it was very small, wasn't a whole lot there. And then last year was it was much bigger, much more there, and it's certainly very atmospheric too.
Right.
I thought, so.
But I think this year what that I've been reading about the different exhibitors, and there's some big companies coming.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited. I think that's exciting to watch it grow every year.
Yeah, no, I agree. So I listed Sony and Sega are both going to be there. I know for sure Sega was there last year. I don't know about Sony. I can't remember. They may have been there. Nissan's going to be there too. Don't know why. Showing off a truck,
Makes
maybe.
sense. Why not?
Wait,
Streamers got to drive.
say Nissan again.
I've learned to say it the American way.
Americanized.
Nissan. I drive a Nissan, so.
So do I.
Oh, as someone that watches a lot of anime, it's just funny to me.
Rex is ashamed of me now for not saying Nissan. All right. More TwitchCon news. So party leak potentially, assuming Ninja was telling the truth. I called him a numpty there, but so Ninja and Cloak may have accidentally leaked party details. Ninja will be at the TwitchCon party. Then he also said he will be hosting the party with Dylan Francis. So I guess they were both playing on a Twitch Fortnite live stream. As soon as they said this, they both got kicked from the stream and from the game. At which point, I guess Cloak yelled, "That's what you get for leaking." So, who knows whether this is true or not, but I can believe it.
I love the thought of him hosting it but not being there.
Remotely hosting it. But,
Well, I
yeah.
think really he probably only meant to say he'd be there, and then all of this other stuff sort of just slipped out.
Right. Hey, I'm happy if Dylan Francis is there, so.
Hell yeah, dude.
So. And hopefully that'll make up for not being able to go to the Discord party this year, so.
I saw that they opened it up for 100 people, and like they meant it this year.
Say what?
They opened it up for 100 people. Like they opened up their link like they did last year,
Yeah.
but it was up for less than 4 hours, and
You didn't get us in? Come on.
I didn't get in. I didn't get anybody in.
That's,
Feels bad.
yeah,
Usually that's my job.
that is your job. So
I monitor the Discord party link and send it to all our friends.
So we were talking about who's going to be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Sorry, dude, I was at work.
Oh man, you know it's funny because I kept checking in too on their on Discord's Discord channel, and I didn't see anything. So dang it. All right. Well, now I'm depressed. I can't go on. Sorry.
Sorry, Bob. We'll have something else going on that night, and it'll be great regardless.
All right. And we'll end this on TwitchCon security. I don't know that this is super different from previous years, but bag searches and security screening is going to be at all entrances. No backpacks, luggage, large bags, bulky clothing allowed. They did mention that also includes items purchased in the
Oh my
event.
god, can we time Anchor out for saying thebomb.com?
Come on.
That in itself deserves a timeout.
So yeah, I'm logged in as myself, unfortunately, so I can't time her out because she's also a mod.
Just kidding.
I didn't realize "here's the bomb" was still a phrase that people used.
It isn't.
It is.
It is.
I use it.
It isn't.
It's
It
even
really
worse
isn't.
because she says he's the bomb.com. So
That's how you type it, so you don't get. Well, okay, never mind.
And we're just gonna go back to 90s slang and be like, "Yo, bodacious."
this is now picking on Anchor Stream.
Wait a minute. Is this like a Valley Girl thing or not really?
I mean,
Different cultures. That's
I've
all
been
I'm saying.
accused of being a Valley Girl. That's all I was getting at.
Oh boy.
nobody uses it but Anchor. Mr. Bite.
That's okay. It's endearing.
We still love
Oh, Mr. Bite was timed out by Nightbot though.
I was gonna say I didn't do it.
you. What's that?
Wait. Wait, did Nightbot use a moon emote? What? Or was that what Mr. Bite was spamming? Not sure.
Wait, what?
No.
No,
No, it
what?
used it. What?
What?
It's sentient. Run!
Wait, how is Nightbot
What?
subscribed to what?
Anyone who's listening to this on YouTube is like, what the is going on? Huh.
Does that
I
mean
took
you're
a
gonna send
screenshot.
it to YouTube? Yeah. That's funny. Whoever runs Nightbot is a big Moon fan, or
There you go.
or
Whoops.
it's just been gifted a sub at some
Yeah.
point.
I guess.
There you go.
I guess.
This is for the benefit of the people on YouTube. This is what we're talking about. There is a moon emote in Nightbot's response here.
Okay. Well,
Huh. All right, moving on.
What's that?
yeah, you did it so much better than me. Hell yeah. that was the tone I was going for, but you fucking nailed it.
Anyway,
so-
where were we? Yeah, no backpacks, luggage, large bags, or bulky clothing allowed, including those purchased at the event or that are Twitch branded.
So I think that's the biggest change.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting choice because, like, a lot of people bring backpacks to hold their swag. It's gonna be.
Yep, you just read what Mr. Bite just wrote, right? Yep. Yeah.
Let's
Hey.
just take the last 60 seconds of this podcast to just admire how professional we all are.
I may have. All right, so Mr. Bite is referring
yeah,
to
Yeah,
this.
the Dan Puke beside his name. Yeah. I saw that. I didn't say shit, but I did see it.
You'll also notice, Anchor is streamer Anchor. But,
Because you know so many in anchor points. Is that what's happening?
all right, so all right, we'll just take a little break here and just talk about this. I used to a long time ago. So streamers that I knew and followed, I would actually rename them to streamer colon. So if I saw them outside of where I normally see them, I'd know that was actually the streamer and not just some random person with a similar name. So.
Oh, okay.
And then Mr. Bite's name says Dan Pugh because I wanted to test if emotes worked in usernames. So, and then I never changed it back. I did that years ago. I forgot about it actually. So there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's been like that
I'm-
for years.
Yeah,
I'm
oh, yeah.
curious. Now I'm curious to see like what Rush just did, like test it.
Now we all want to see what our nicknames are.
Oh, you guys don't have nicknames. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, wow. Okay. Okay, that's all right. We'll just leave, Rux. That's fine. That's fine.
I've got 3 more bullet points to get through. 3
All
more
right.
bullet points.
Okay. Back to work, guys.
So Twitch suggests you bring a fanny pack or a clear bag. I added to show your fashion sense. But and for the English people out there, replace fanny pack with bum bag.
Clearly a fanny pack. That's what they're going to bring.
I thought the clear bag thing was interesting. 'Cause that's like what you have to do if you're going to go to a stadium.
Yes,
What if you take a clear gun?
a clear gun.
Ooh.
I think that's still a weapon. So
But how would they know? I'm
how
joking.
would they know? Yeah.
I'm being stupid on purpose.
No. And then no weapons. I mean, no change there. I mean, and then TwitchCon badges must be worn at all times and visible, and all attendees must have photo ID on them. So there you go. So like Starfish said, I think really the no backpacks and fanny pack is about as big as you can get in is new item. So
yeah, that's going to be interesting. We're calling this Quig gets to carry his own stuff this year.
Yeah.
Usually I bring a big purse and we just put everything in that.
yeah, it's going to be interesting too because we're not where we're staying. We're not close to TwitchCon, right? So,
Nope.
What
So
if
if we buy something,
Does anyone cosplay at TwitchCon?
yeah.
Not, I mean,
Well, some people do,
but
yeah.
it's not as big as some other cons. It's not.
I mean,
They don't. Well, I mean, they do have a cosplay contest and stuff, though.
Yeah. So people.
So
mean,
I don't know what those people are gonna do. Come in their clothes, I guess.
yeah, but still have to bring a bag.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So there you go. That was the cast, and it went exactly as I hoped. From start to finish.
Including the last 5 minutes.
Including the last 5 minutes, nothing went wrong.
We are professionals.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah,
at least-
BlizzCon seems to be huge on I was gonna say cosplays on
Cosplays,
cosplays, like
Boy.
Mr. Byte said.
Yeah.
But it seems to fade a little at TwitchCon.
I would be down to cosplay at BlizzCon because anyone that I would cosplay as, I don't think most of the TwitchCon people would understand who I was trying to be.
is it someone from World of Warcraft?
Well, it would be, yes, because that, you know.
Do you have someone in mind specifically?
Not specifically, but like I'd make an excellent dwarf. Like I've got the body type, I'm just tall, right?
Just design a costume of a dwarf wearing stilts then.
There you go. See, fixed. Really tall shoes.
You could do an Inquisitor Whitemane cosplay. There you go.
I don't even know who that is.
He's probably talking about his Hearthstone card
There you
collection
go.
right now.
Oh, you can see it. Hang on. Let me change the scene so you can see it. There you go. Don't you think that would Inquisitor Whitemane right there? Perfect.
Oh.
See? I was just waiting those few seconds, but
I
anyway.
hmm.
Just a
Yeah.
You could do
no.
That's what we'll leave you with.
You could do a dwarf version. There you go.
No.
No.
I think I could.
All right, and on that bombshell. All right, well, that's it for this week. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the cast. I'm Quigabyte. Thanks go to Giga, Anchor, Rux, and Starfish. We have been the PodChamp podcast. That is PodChamp, PodCast. Follow us on Twitter and follow all of our channels on Twitch. Thank you.
Yes, do it, please.
Do it.
TheBomb.com.
Yeah.
Giga used it. I'm not the only one.
Boy.
Bye.
Bye.
everyone.